Alrighty. Hello everyone. How are you doing? Welcome in. Hi Ari. Let me change my little music settings and then we'll go ahead and we'll get into it. We'll get started. Let me actually grab what we're going to be working on today, which is going to be our burb. Lots of birds. Lots of bird creations recently. Alright, let me change this. Perfect timing. Yay! Alright, perfect. Hello everyone. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me move my little water. Actually, I'm going to get a drink and then we'll start cleaning up this glass. Hi, Jupiter. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Let me turn up the music so you can actually hear music. I think you should be able to hear it. Let's see. I need my chappy stick because I'm addicted to chapstick. Hi, Nenu. How you doing today? Trust me, I am at my wit's end with the roosters, especially today. I filmed the intro to the next video today, and they were telling me the business. They were singing me the songs of their people, you know, the usual. The usual. Alright, so we're gonna use this washcloth. So I finished grinding this this morning, actually. Sorry, the white balance is a little weird, but so everything is good to go. I cannot foil these yet because I have to paint these. Hey Dan, burb's the word. So I have to paint the moons, so I'll hold off. I'm probably gonna do that tonight, and then we'll just start foiling everything else. We're gonna do lead came around the edges so we don't have to foil the edges of stuff, which is great. We're gonna do it. Also, earlier, a little sneak peek at our next charm. This is like, I don't know if I like how this looks, but it's the beginnings of a strawberry with like a flower. So, little sneaky peeky. How is everyone doing? It's Friday. Not Friday Junior, actual Friday. It's a beautiful day here. Brian's gonna start a fire without me, which I'm very sad about. We had a storm come through yesterday and it brought this just like super beautiful weather. Hi Mojo, how you doing? Ooh, very nice. I could only stay for a few minutes. I was scripting a video and I just kept getting distracted, and I'm sorry that I did not pop back in to be like, I can't multitask. So, but good for the most part. Good to hear that it's for the most part. Good. I'm so glad everyone's doing at least all right. I'm doing pretty good today. I've gotten a lot of stuff done. I woke up at like 6, just cause, like just really early. So I barely slept last night, but I got up real early. We finished our mushroom charms. So in case y'all didn't see that, I posted them on Instagram. Let me grab them. I'm so thrilled. I'm elated with these little mushroom charms. I want to come up with maybe 1 or 2 more charms, like maybe the strawberry and then another one. But yeah, if you didn't see it, I'll show you. We have this mushroom charm, and it's that green. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, Stephanie. Green. There we go. Little mushy. And then we have this one, which kind of matches the little bear. It won't focus. Yay. Presh. And then we have our sunflower. Ah! Drops it. Sunflower to match the other bear. These are not jewelry, Nanu. These are just for decoration. So those have 60/40 lead in them. Any of the charms that I make sure to, like, in the description on Etsy, I'm like, do not wear these. This is not jewelry. I would love to make earrings someday. Like, probably just paint some glass and then not have the solder around it, but just have like a hole going through it. And yes, I did paint it. I use a special glass paint and I paint all these tiny little details. Sing Mr. Rogers dreams. It's a beautiful day. Yeah. It is a beautiful day. Just beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm very happy with them. So I usually, for my little charms like that, I make about between 3 and 5 of each. And I haven't even announced this on Instagram yet, but I'm going to be doing like a short notice Instagram giveaway. And I'm probably going to do one of these. So I'll probably end up making 4 of these and giving one away, or make 6 and give one away. So this is going to be offered as a giveaway that's like just going to take place over Easter weekend. And it's with like some other people too. So yeah. It's just going to be Instagram specifically, and yeah, just Instagram specific. I have not used lead-free before, but I have some lead-free, but I just haven't used it, so. Can't stay long, I'll be in and out. I had to go after a car dealer on Yelp because they owe me 13. Ooh, Lord. That is not cool. I'm sorry you're dealing with that, Nanu. That sucks. It could be wearable if you use lead-free, but I'm like, I don't want to make something. I don't know all of the specifics of it. Like, you know, how to clean my iron and make sure there's no, like, no solder left that has lead in it on the iron, and like cross-contamination and that sort of thing. Like, if I can use patina. So it's something that I have to like figure out where to learn it from. And it's just like something that's not very high on my list, but I just want to make sure I'm not just like putting out stuff that's gonna poison people if they wear it. Three months after trading and they still haven't given you your money. That's ridiculous. I've thought about, like, I think I would really enjoy doing, oh my god. Good lord, too many messages at one time. Don't do that, Restream. Stop. Hold on, I gotta stop that. That's ridiculous. 3 at one time. Chat timers, you ding-a-ling. Why did that get turned off? Alright. Sorry, y'all. Just got spammed by my own bot. I know. It's just like going on and like on and on. Hey, you like this? Hey, Patreon. Hey, this. Hey, that. Oh my god. Somehow my chat timer got turned off, so hopefully that never happens again. Good lord. Yeah, that's super annoying, Nanu. I don't blame you. Definitely you gotta deal with that. I don't mind if you're in and out for that. We were considering trading in the car to get a truck, but like, I don't know, the whole process just sounds terrible and I just don't want to deal with it, so. And I also don't want to deal with car payments. Like, my car is paid off, so if we get a truck, especially a Toyota like we want, we'll have to be paying a monthly, like, because Toyotas are just expensive, right? So one day we might have our Tundra, the Tundra of our dreams. So what I'm doing, for those who might be new here, is so I'm going through with a washcloth that has rubbing alcohol on it, and I'm just cleaning up all the glass dust off of the edges that was left over from when we smoothed the pieces out. Team Toyota, yes. 4Runner. Nenu has a 4Runner, like a lime green 4Runner. Oh wait, Nanu commented. I'm sorry, I missed it. Oh Lord. I'm not on my A game today, y'all. Oh no. Also, welcome in. How are you doing today? Is there a nickname that I can call you that does not sound like profanity? I like to keep my stream a little bit more family friendly. Can I just call you Absolute? I guess I could just say Garbage, but Garbage just sounds terrible too. Garby! I like Garby. I'll call you Garby. That's a good one. I prefer Garby. Garby is precious. Garby it is. Garby. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I promise. On YouTube. Oh, Hans! Yes, I remember. I'll just call you Garby, though. I like Garby. Did you show me the first stained glass piece? I cannot recall. Ah, what is it? I want to see. I want to be part of the cool kids club. Let's make sure these don't get alcohol on them. Yay! Mushrooms! I made a 3D rose that I used to propose to my boyfriend. Oh, that's crazy. Hi, Verziga. Yeah, that is absolute insanity that you made a 3D piece for your first one. Go big or go home, right? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Well, if you feel tempted to post it in my Discord, I would love to see it. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to. Absolute insanity. You've been promoted from Garby to absolute insanity. That's precious. I love it. If, I don't know if there's a lot of people, I don't think my Twitch was very bumpin' back when this happened, but in August of last year, I did a birthday stream and Brian proposed to me on that stream. So If you didn't know that and you want to go watch it, that's a thing. I think it's at like 24 minutes or something into the stream. Amy, hi! Hello! How are you doing? I drew some new emotes for Moon Man. Ooh, very nice. Where's that? Hi! It's on my YouTube. I don't know if Twitch saves replays from that long ago, but it's on my YouTube. It's from August 17th is the date that it's from. So I have a live stream category on YouTube where all my like replays are. I think it's at 24 minutes. 24 or 25 minutes or so. And my hair looks so good. But I'm so tiny because I'm just in the tiny, like, bottom corner. I need to clip it. I need to clip it. And I just saw the clip option the other day. So I should just clip it. And make it easy for everyone. Channel live stream highlight. Proposal. The proposal. It is so windy outside right now. I'm about to just, my little shed's about to just blow away. What are you up to, Amy? I heard that your fundraiser stream was super successful, so congratulations. It snowed and sleeted here today. That sounds terrible. That's what one of my friends was talking about it. I was on Discord right before I got on a stream, and he was like, it's like snowing on and off. It's terrible. And I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. That is insane. Absolutely insane. Just crazy. And 11 hours is an absurdly long amount of time to stream, so bless your heart. Bless your cotton socks, ma'am. Oh, is it the one that has the large booty cheeks, Amy, your dog? Oh, yeah, he's in West Virginia. So that makes sense. 10 minutes it'll change, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we had like really crazy storms, and then it's like super pretty today, so. He's got thick booty, thick thighs. He's got a donk for sure. I think I forgot to comment on that picture because I'm the worst at like Discord. I see stuff and I'm like, ha, that's awesome. And then like I just forget to actually type it. My birthday stream, yes. I think it's at 24 minutes. 24, 25, between 24 and 26 minutes in is where he proposed to me, yes. He was like, I want to give you like a birthday present on stream. And I was like, okay. And then he just like awkwardly stood there. And you could, that's the marker for looking for it. Yes, go watch it. Go watch it. It's so precious. Bless his little heart. He's like, everyone thinks he's like this big tough guy, and then he's just like this big little baby. No worries. I got raided by this like huge group of people that were all speaking Japanese in the chat. It was so chaotic. Brian walked in, with the intention of proposing, and then there's just this like 50 people came in and he got all freaked out. It was so funny. All right. I think all of our pieces are cleaned off now. Now there's still a little bit of wiping that we'll have to do, but it's okay. It is okay. I need to wipe it on something other than my shirt though. So let's find a washcloth. Where's my washcloth, y'all? Molly, oh, there it is. Molly had it. Yes, it is, Verziga. Also, we have to have our little Molly stream greeting. Are you real? Are you a real cat? It looks like I'm just holding a stuffed cat. There you go, she moved. But yeah, it's a commission, and thank you, Verziga. I love you. Cute little babe. My cute old lady babe. Alright, there's another washcloth. Zelly! Molly and Zelly! Oh, here, before we get started, this is like the funniest thing ever to me. I love showing, oh god, it's so messy over there. Don't look. Don't look. Molly! Come here. Come here. Molly. I like showing her on the big camera because she's so stupid cute. Just a little kitten. A little kitten baby. You've become a staple of the stream, Molly. And she has the cutest feet too. Look at her little toe beans. They're just... She's such an ugly little alien. I love her so much. You're such a good cat, Molly. Bless your little cotton socks. Anyway, alright, let's move this back down. Sorry, I'm trying not to make y'all dizzy. Yeah, she's a little alien for sure. She is an alien for sure. Okay, let's grab our foil. And gotta do this in a way that you can still see it. I guess we'll just start from this side and work our way over. Yeah, so if you can't find it, Amy, I'll see if I can clip it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's an option on YouTube. I'll see if I can clip it, and then I will make it like a channel thing. It's on YouTube, Amy. The place I was working this week had a three-legged cat that was the cutest thing. Oh, that's precious. And no, this is just a thing. The person who commissioned this, they have like a lot of like witchy stuff that they make and like crystals and stuff, like wire wrapping. And so I already kind of knew that she likes foresty type stuff and like woodsy, and then she told me that she loves foxes and ravens. I kind of want to move y'all like right here so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. I'm not either. I am... Oh yeah, because it's a raven with it. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, no, I'm not super into Harry Potter, but this is just because she liked it. Pufflehuff? I'm a Hufflepuff as well. I like took the little quiz thing online or whatever. Like I said, I'm not super into it. But I also my old coworker was super into that stuff, and I was like, what do you think I am? And she's like, you're a Hufflepuff. And I was just like, what? Yeah, Verziga, the treatment that ICU receive is just absolutely unbelievable. Violence. Amy wakes up and chooses violence at all times. Poofle-poof. Let me know if this angle is good, or if y'all just don't care or whatever. Let me know if you want me to change it. I just feel like every time I'm foiling, it's just like hard to see. Yeah, the treatment that you put up with, Verziga, my lord. Alright, very good. Very good. Oh, I need to not default to using my shirt. I always default to using my shirt. And you get like wicked tat shots. Yeah. Yeah, no, I see it. I see the abuse. I see that. I see it. Brian wakes up and chooses violence all the time. And I'm joking, by the way, in case people don't know sarcasm. I just always joke that Brian wakes up and chooses violence. Because he likes to mess with me a lot. Because I'm easy to mess with, I suppose. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nanu. My dog wakes up and chooses Krylance. Is he a big weenie? Does he just like cry about everything? Arnie, right? Is he just a big baby? Greyhounds are kind of babies. Did you clip it? Yes. Okay, thank you. Oh, look at my little bangs. They're like just 3 little tendrils. If anyone dislikes it, you're mean. What is happening to the chat? Oh my lord. Hi, Janelle. Welcome. Amy doesn't even need to wake up. Jim told me she's smiling in her sleep too. Does he shake your house like Shrek? Our trailer does shake a whole lot while he's walking, yes. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna turn the chat things off because they are out of control. The fact that they keep happening all at the same time. So give me just a sec. I'm gonna edit the reply commands. Let's have this one be every 18 minutes. This one every 25 minutes. Okay, great. Sorry. All right, I'm back. I'm here. Thank you, Nanu. I need to open a window or something because I can see that it's windy outside and it's like stiflingly still in here. Oh, the breeze. I am alive. I don't know if this is gonna be too bright. Yeah, it's really bright. Erica, thank you so much for following. Oh, it's such beautiful weather outside, though. Oh, Alice, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I'm gonna keep the door open. It's gonna be a little weird and bright, but we're gonna try to like get some fresh air in here. A bee is gonna fly in at some point, and I'm gonna get spooked. It is what it is. It's just it's just how it is. Oh, I see. How are you doing today? Also, I would love to see your photo like setup if you finally do get that set up. I feel like I struggle to find places to take pictures sometimes, and I would really, really like to have like a good photo setup, but I have no idea where to start. So if you get a cool one, if I could like see it for inspiration, that would be awesome. Isn't it so cute? I was not expecting it either. I was not. Although when he hesitates, that's when I know it's something is happening. So like when we before we started dating, I became single. He was my trainer and I became single, and I was in this like relationship. I won't go too much into it, but it was like we were kind of just like roommates after like living together for a year, and we just like we didn't have a very good relationship. We were just like friends basically. So that ended, and then Brian like swooped in, and we were hanging out, and like he was like, let's get some dinner or something, and like something was like weird. Like I could tell something was off, and I was like, do you want to tell me something? Like what's going on? And he was like, I have something to tell you, but I just and he was like, it took him 4 hours or 5 hours to tell me that he liked me. And yeah, obviously I was like, oh, I like you too. But 4 hours. But it was a little more complicated because like I was his trainee, and like if I had said like no, or if I didn't like him, like I would have stopped training with him probably, like because it would have been weird. So there was like a big risk in it. Anyway, it was just funny. Bless him. I'm going for a goth alt vibe, but I've put trim on a piece of ply and painted it dark green and gray. I would love to see it. Okay, if you know the name for this, I have kind of started calling it like nature goth. Like nature goth. I'm gonna take a picture of my window. Hold on, let me find my phone. Yeah. I'm gonna take a picture of my window so you can see what I'm kind of talking about when I say nature goth. Because I like have these like cathedral looking things and like plants. I'm gonna put it in Discord. Yay, I'm so glad. I felt like it was so barren of information. But I'm really glad you liked it. I recorded the intro for the next video earlier, so I'm hoping to get that out really soon. I know I always say that, but like really this time, because I'm having help. I'm having help with editing. All right, I'm gonna put it in general chat. My nature goth. If you know what that is called though, Owl, I would love to know if there's like an aesthetic for that, like forest something. Let me know. I ordered some liner brushes yesterday. Yay! The nature goth vibe. Okay, like goth cottagecore. Yes. Dark academia. I've like heard people say that, but I haven't like seen it on Pinterest or whatever. Yeah, like nature goth. I feel like Like, it's just a, like, it should just be a thing. Like, I should just turn it into a hashtag. If it doesn't already exist, which I don't think it does. But yeah, like green, and then like with like some gothic cathedrals. I'll take a screenshot of my Pinterest sometime and I'll put it in the Discord. You'll see what I mean when I'm thinking nature goth. Like my Pinterest is just this like regurgitation of all of these different beautiful pictures. Anyway, I know some people are probably like, what in the heck are they talking about? What in the heck? I don't know why my white balance is, my exposure is so bad right now. Hold on. It's probably because the door is open. Right? Nature goth. We're starting something big, y'all. We're starting something big. Like, okay, so I don't know if anyone is into like guided meditations, but I listened to this guided meditation and it was a way to like, I forget what exactly how it described it, but basically, and that's fine, Ari. Basically this guided meditation took you to like the place in your mind that you come to like you go there to just like turn it off, right? And I have this place that I have in my brain now when I think about it and when I try to like meditate. That's this it's like a mini cathedral in this forest. I would love to draw it one day, because I've like, there's like a whole layout to it and everything, and I love going back to it. It was some guided meditation I did months ago, and it's just like, now I just go there anytime my brain won't turn off, and I just like it. I can't bring myself to leave the sofa. I totally understand. Ah, no! I'll have to patch that up. The foil got a little lifted. Let me fix this. Hi, welcome. How you doing, Kiras? All right, I can't have the door open. This is ridiculous. I don't know why it's freaking out so much. Oh, it's just so nice outside. Chat commands. Oh my god. Stop. It's ridiculous. Yes, heck yes. Yeah, I don't know why specifically the black backed foil is so much better. My exposure just does this sometimes. I need a new camera so badly you don't even understand. JJ, hello, welcome. We have so many countries here right now. It's beautiful. Let me fix my exposure before I keep just complaining about it and not doing anything. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, there we go. Why was that so hard, computer? I am doing very well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just gonna leave this here. I just want to keep it nice and organized and normal instead of having some weird side angle. But yeah, I'm doing really well. I've gotten a fair amount done today. The days go by so quickly, it just like freaks me out. I had a piece that I recently picked up and the lifting was miserable. I had to refoil it. Yeah, that'll happen, especially like if it's really old. So now it's weird because sometimes you'll pick up something that was foiled like 20 years ago and that foil is not coming off. Like there's a bunch of pieces that I got in an estate sale, like scrap pieces that were already foiled, and like I was like scraping the foil off with an X-Acto knife and like struggling with it. And then like I'll put foil on my stuff and then it'll just like lift up and I'm like, what? They don't make foil like they used to. Back in my day. Yeah, exactly. "43 minutes in, we've foiled 4 pieces. We're doing great, y'all. We're doing great." Not the only person who gets stained glass from estate sales. No, estate sales are great. I mean, there was one. I mean, I got so much glass from an estate sale recently, and I feel like, I don't know, that's goofy. Your friends are goofy. But I just feel like if the person did pass, they would be happy that you're making something with the glass, right? It's not too hard, but there are a lot of steps, Kira's, that might make it seem that way. This glass is so thick, so we're gonna skip that and we're gonna foil this thinner glass. Plus, like, they don't make glass like they used to. Well, they do, but it's not easy, but something being hard is a mindset. If you tell yourself something will be hard, it's probably gonna be hard. But if you're like, how hard could it be? This is fine. You'll probably do a lot better. I got a bunch of glass panes from an auction house. Didn't see them beforehand, and they were less than favorable. Only $5. Well, then it's not too bad then. If you didn't like break the bank, right? Yeah, thick. That's crazy. You're just like, okay. I have a lot of really thick glass now. Make the heaviest and the most durable stained glass you could possibly make. Are you doing this for a hobby? No, I do this full-time. This is my full-time job. So I do like commissions and general shop updates. And in June, I will have been doing this for 3 years now. So pretty cray, if you ask me. I can't believe that I've made it 3 years. And it feels like it's a blink of an eye, too. This does not feel like every day I work a lot. I work a lot of hours, but it's like gone by very quickly. Like I looked at the calendar today and I was like, it was just the new year. Like it's not supposed to be April. It just feels like days go by so fast. You just can't even comprehend it sometimes. Cue the existential dread. It's fine. Oh my goodness, I cannot separate this. There we go. Every day. Yes. I work well, no, I don't work Saturdays sometimes, but I only take Saturday off usually. Last weekend, I treated myself, and I took 2 days off. I took Friday and Saturday off. Scandalous, I know. I had convinced myself when I was thinking about quitting, and like once I had told my workplace that I gave them a month's notice, I was like, I'm gonna have so much more time to do stuff. Oh, no. I was like, I'm gonna go on bike rides every day. It's gonna be so good. And then I started doing it, and I was just like, what? The weirdest memory that I have was like the first week of quitting my job and just being self-employed and like having to make my own schedule. It was wild. I had like this weird like wild hair where I started staying up until like 2 in the morning, and I would wake up at like 10, and I don't normally do that. I was like, I'm free. I usually work probably between like maybe somewhere on average around 45 hours a week, maybe 50-ish. Let me do some quick math. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I don't track my time, but I'm usually in here from 9 until about 7 every day. Yeah. You just get turned loose, and then you're just like, yes, I'm a free human. I'm just gonna stay up. I probably work... yeah, probably about 45 hours a week. Well, I have a road bike, and I love biking, and I haven't been in months now, which is just goofy. But I loved biking, and there was a time after I quit my job that I was biking more, but it was like a learning experience where I was biking more, and it was like detrimental to my day because it would take like 4 hours out of my day. There was definitely some like some crying that occurred because I was like, but I wanted to have time to bike, and now I don't have time to bike, and I work more than I did before. Like, there was a lot of hard realizations. Also, yes, you can see my tattoos. Say less. So here, I'll turn you right round like a record. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me turn this off for a sec. I don't know why this gets all weird and swirly. So the bottom is the inside of a cathedral. This is like the best view I think I've ever given of my tattoo. The inside is a torch that goes all the way up and in. And then the top is the outside of a cathedral or a castle or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And then on my other side, I have a bottle with the world in it. And then some cool stuff up here. Boop. Those are my sleeves. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna make you so dizzy. There we go. I love my sleeves so much. I was so worried. It was like super scary when I got my sleeves. I was like, I'm never gonna have a normal job. And then I was like, but I don't want one, so it's okay. Got more glass today from Hobby Lobby. Maybe getting some through the mail soon. Ooh, very nice. How much did you get from Hobby Lobby? Did you get any iridescence or special colors? Coyote! That's one of my favorite songs. I love Caligula's Horse. That entire album. Listen, Marigold, the entire album was literally the playlist for when I first quit my job and when I was doing stained glass all the time. So it was Caligula's Horse. Yeah, that entire album. Oh my gosh, I have the chills right now because I can't believe you suggested that. I love that. I love it so much. The other one was Universal Chaos by Rendezvous Point. That entire album, that was like in tandem with that entire album. I'm like blanking on what the album is called by Caligula's Horse, but I love that album. And like it especially was fitting because yeah, the album, I think it's Universal Chaos by Rendezvous Point. Now, I will say that it's a little, the guy's voice is a little corny, but it grows on you. Pretty sure that's the name of the album. I listen to entire albums like over and over and over again, and then I don't even know half of the song titles. Varying colors together on a single pane, different patterns. Ooh. What kind of stuff have you made so far, Jupiter? Have I seen any of your work? Are you in the Discord? Have you shared anything? Yes, Gojira is so good. I haven't listened to them much recently. Okay, so you're into prog. That's cool. I like don't know if I didn't know that or like forgot or something, but yay. Yeah, I didn't like Caligula's newest album that they put out, but I think it's just because like Marigold and that entire album just had such a like it was just so special to me and like the timing. Another good kind of weird band is Richelieu. I don't know if you've heard of Richelieu before, Coyote, but they're kind of like weird, good, like they're in the same vein as like Rendezvous Point and yeah, and it's made of stained glass and Caligula's Horse. So I'm like just drawing a complete blank. I literally have listened to that album in 2019. That was one of my most listened to albums, and I like can't remember the name. The name of it. What is wrong with me? Also, hi Nona, how are you? Bloom from Turkey. Yes, hello. We have people from Australia, New Zealand, the UK. I think we have someone from Canada that comes in regulates. Oh yeah, Coyote. Yes, right? I think. I don't remember. Bloom. Yeah, it was just so special. It was stained glass. I'm pretty sure you can find a comment with my SunBear account on Marigold about how much that song impacted my stained glass career. But Marigold, absolutely. I'm so happy that you know that album. It's like one of my favorites. I love it so much. I'm gonna have to listen to it now. I haven't listened to it in a while, so that's this is a sign that I need to listen to it again. Oh my gosh, actually working. Let's actually work. Oh, I know. It's so good. The intro is so good. The whole song is so good. And that, like, it seriously just, like, violently catapults me back into that time period. This was also the time period, and this isn't gonna have any, like, this isn't gonna have the same effect, because, like, this is just, like, my own mental memory of this time period. But when I first started stained glass, I had a 6-foot work table, like one of those plastic fold-out tables, and that was it. Like, that all my stuff fit on that plastic table, right? And in that room, that was a storage room, and there was this big couch in front of a window that we just, like, I put in there because we didn't have another space for it. And every morning that I had off work, I would go in there and I would just lay on the couch, and I would be sipping on a cotton candy flavored Bang energy drink, and I would read, because I got Kindle Unlimited, and I would read for like 5 hours, like just the whole morning. I would just be reading. I would wake up at like 5:45, and I would just be reading all morning. Oh, and like that is when I found Caligula's Horse, so I would be like listening to it, like kind of in the back. Oh, such a good time. That was when I discovered them, and then I started doing stained glass. And that was like really what would, like, I would just put that on blast, was like my like stained glass music. The memories. Thank you for just sending me down memory lane at like Mach 10. This is fun. I'm enjoying that a lot. Have you been listening to anything else? I need more stuff. I need more music. How have you been, by the way? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I've just ranted for so long. So long. Yes, Greta Van Fleet, The Age of Man. I love that song so much. Someone introduced me to specifically Age of Man. I haven't listened to a lot of their other music, but Age of Man, like, it's like that's part of that time period. This week has been crazy. Meetings of today, tons of tickets. Woo! Well, it's almost over, right? And then you can chill a little bit, hopefully. I still have baby brain. No worries. I don't actually know which one it is either. Whatever. Whatever. It got the point across. See, I'm trying to think of what else. The other music that I listened to back then, I'm on call for a big project, but won't be needed much till later this evening. Gotcha. Sorry for the chat commands that are just like, they're happening too frequently, and I don't know. I tried to stop it, but this is just our life for basically the rest of the stream. Being bombarded by automatic chat commands. Coyote! 12-foot ninja! I was actually thinking about them earlier. I discovered their song Oxygen back in 2019. I absolutely love both of their newer albums. Again, yes, One Hand Killing is really good. Boop, boop, boop. I'm sorry that I can't remember any names of stuff. This is my memory, but I swear to God, I've listened to so many of I've listened to them so many times. 12-foot ninja. Monsoon is one of my, like, I really love Monsoon off of Silent Machine, but Silent Machine and Outlier, both of those albums are fantastic. They're that like same corny rock, but I just love it. My favorite song off of Outlier is Invincible. It's my favorite, and that's also from the same time period. Hi Annie, welcome. I'm freaking out because Coyote keeps mentioning bands that I don't ever tell anyone about, but I love a whole lot. I mean, just the entire album, entire Outlier album is amazing. Because anytime I listen to something, I end up always just like cracking out on the entire album. A weird one that you might like is Arcturus. Their album Arcturian. Specifically, it's really repetitive. But the Arcturian sign by Arcturus is really good. Brian always makes fun of me for that song, but I think it's really good. Same time period that I listened to that. Yay! All their other stuff is not as good. Like, that's the main song that I like, but that's kind of weird. They're like, I think they're described as avant-garde metal. They're just kind of strange. OG iTunes used to tell you how many times you'd listen to something. Yeah, I miss that. Literally, the only way to do that now is if you have Last.fm, and I just like always forget. But the only times that I unsubscribed from Spotify because I had to kind of like manage my monthly subscriptions. But I'm sure you've heard me talk about Slice the Cake when I've talked about music. But Slice the Cake, The Mountains of Man, I've listened to that song in 2021. I listened to it 113 times. So, needless to say that I really love that song and the entire album. Pretty sure I've listened to the album itself at least 100 times. There's been some days where I listen to it twice in one day because it's just so amazing. Odyssey to the West. It's a little bit heavier than 12 Foot Ninja and Caligula's Horse, but it's The Mountains of Man by Slice the Cake. There, I typed it for you just in case. So you can find it better. But that's like a really good song, but the entire album is amazing. I've told one person in stream about that album. Doom. Coyote, have we not talked about music before? Or do I just like literally have the worst memory ever and I don't remember anything? I love Doom, not as into Doom as I am other genres, like specifically progressive. But I really enjoy some good old Doom. Especially if it's like kind of a mixture of Doom. Okay, so we have a very similar taste in music, it seems. You should post some stuff in the Discord because I would love to compare music and talk about music. I get so excited. I get very excited when people know my music. I'm constantly telling people too, like, I want people who are in the Discord, if you're in the Discord, to post music, because I love discovering new music. But people always forget. One of my favorite, like, Doom, like, stoner metal albums, I suppose, or groups, is, it's called Belzebong. And they have an EP that's 3 songs, and they're really good. They're pretty groovy. Ever heard of Glenn Porter? I haven't. I have not. Brian and I were actually talking about, so we've talked a lot about doing like a couples podcast or a couples YouTube channel, and we were talking about doing a music thing recently and like doing like reactions or just talking about different types of music. And Brian's constantly scouring the internet for new music, and then he'll like report back to me. So another good one. You can post them in mine. I'll try to. I'm really bad about like being really proactive, but then I'll get into something where I'm like, I'll listen to like all of them in one sitting. I can't remember what I was gonna say, damn it. I was on something and then I distracted myself by reading a comment. Music, Doom. It's gone. It's gone. But yeah, we just have to iron everything out. I came up with a name for it. I came up with a name. I came up with a name for our theoretical like couples podcast like years ago too. I don't have Spotify. Oh, I don't have Spotify either, but I'll look it up. I can look it up on YouTube. YouTube links. All right, Verziga. Let me add them. Let me add them. Another one that you might like, Coyote, if you haven't heard of them, is Kardashev. They have a shorter album that they came out with recently it was the first time I had heard them. Yay! Oh my gosh, I have to see what you're posting. Stand by, everyone. I'm sorry that I'm like barely working. Kardashev is amazing. Snow Sleep, that song off of their new album, I would listen to that. Their old albums are all really good too, but I haven't done a deep dive into them yet. Music. Yes. Ooh, okay, I'm excited. Lorne is good. I haven't heard Anvil. There was another song, I can't remember what it was. I think it was 55555 or something like that by Lorne. It's like a really short song. I can post in yours too, but I'm not sure they'd be your thing. Usually not very heavy. That's totally fine. I don't listen to all right, I'm turning these off. I don't only listen to metal. I have a lot of ambient music that I listen to as well. It's just, this is like when you find someone who knows about like your favorite bands, that's why I'm just like talking about it nonstop now. Like Caligula's Horse, 12-Foot Ninja at the same time. I love both of those bands so much. All right. I don't understand why the chat timers keeps getting turned off. Which one keeps going? Alright, that one and Discord. That should be the only ones that post. Alright, sorry y'all. Fixed it. Okay. But yeah, feel free, Verziga. Post away. I like discovering new types of music, new bands, new all of it. And even if it's not entirely my cup of tea, I want to hear what people like. Because it might be. It just might be my cup of tea. My cup of tea.
Please, sir. Can I have some more music suggestions, sir?
Ever heard of Big Wreck? No, I have not. No, I have not. Please post all relevant links in the Discord, please. I know, I did that just for you, Versiga. Just for you. I need Brian to come in and post stuff too, and because Brian and I have a lot of musical interest crossover. But he kind of we do diverge a bit. Like, he's not into stuff like Caligula's Horse. He's not into 12. He likes some stuff by 12 Foot Ninja, but, you know, we just have that kind of, we split off a little bit. My daughter is 1 and obsessed with K-pop. Oh, no. I haven't listened to much K-pop, but I know it's, like, a crazy popular thing. And, like, when people are into K-pop, like, they're into K-pop. They're like people who like horses. There's no in-between. You don't just casually like horses. You either have horses covering every inch of your home, or you don't. So, I feel like that's the same thing with people who like K-pop. It's like a really dramatic, vast overgeneralization, but no, I haven't heard that either. Educate me, Coyote. Music is important. I kind of, like, I try to be really, really open-minded with music, but there's something in my brain that when I like something, I have a really hard time moving past that and discovering something new, because nothing quite hits the spot like that one thing, right? That's why Odyssey to the West, the album by Slice the Cake that I'm constantly trying to get people to listen to, I've listened to it hundreds of times, because to me it's just one of the most, like, beautiful, like, it's one of the most amazing albums I've ever heard. Actually, it is, like, number 1. So it's hard for me to, like, find new stuff because I'm, like, so comfy. It's the same, I only watch, like, the same 3 TV shows over and over again. Sons of Anarchy, Vikings, and then, like, a few different animes I've watched, like, 4 times. When I left my job, the first thing I did was back up my iTunes library. Almost 11,000 songs over 2 months of constant music. That is insane. I'm very interested to, like, see what kind of music you're into, Versiga. I want to hear music I want to know what people listen to. I want to know what the insides of people's houses look like, because I'm nosy, and I want to know what music people listen to. Not because I, like, want to, like, break into people's houses, but I'm just like, let me see your cute window plants. Let me see your decorations. I love it. The Last Kingdom. I tried to watch The Last Kingdom and I just didn't like it as much as Vikings. Like, I just couldn't get into it. Yeah, what books? Oh, so speaking of things on repeat, this is the perfect example. I just started A Court of Thorns and Roses audiobook for the 4th time. I've listened to the series 3 times on audiobook now while I work. And someone did a stained glass piece of the Night Court symbol, and then it got me going, and I started listening to the audiobooks again. If you know, you know. country, EDM, rock. It's slow. Okay, so yeah, that was, I think, the problem is it was that when I tried watching it, it was just so slow. And I don't watch stuff, especially now. I do not watch stuff almost at all. I had Hulu for like a month, and then I canceled the subscription just because it's hard for me to work and then watch. Like, that's why I like the audiobooks, is because I listen while I work instead of watching. So, also, thank you. Nope, haven't heard of Roan. Oh, Coyote, I'm so excited. You have no idea. You have no flippin' idea how excited I am to hear all this new music. I need to go on my Spotify and find all my playlists so I can properly respond. So I can respond in kind to music suggestions. Go do tradesies. Off the top of my head though, one of my other, so I'm kind of just grouping this with this is like a very prominent time in my memories for some reason, was the summer of 2019 was like a huge, it was just really big for me for whatever reason. And so I think it was because I started stained glass, and it was kind of like I felt like I was starting a new part of my life, which I ended up, that's exactly what happened. But I just remember all the music I was listening to very vividly from then. So 12 Foot Ninja Oxygen was like the song that I discovered by them. And The Majestic of Gaia by Persephone is another song that was like, those two songs go together. They don't go together at all, but like they play one after another. There's no way I'm listening to one without the other. That's a really intense band though. Like, they're definitely more like metal than 12 Foot Ninja. With like the screaming vocals, but you might like it. Oop. It's just this little raven's just taking me gosh darn tootin' forever. It's here, I'll type it out. That's the song. Pretty sure. Hopefully my memory doesn't fail me, but it's Persephone with an F. Hopefully I spelled it. There's our friend. Chat commands are making me very angry today. The rooster was making me very angry today. My lord. Can I just like turn these off? I'm gonna close out of the chat real quick. Give me just a second and then I'll open it back up. So I can't see anything that anyone's typing right now. I just needed to restart this because I feel like it, ew, stop it. I feel like it might be because it just needed to be reloaded. All right, hopefully that's good. We're here. If anyone has any stained glass questions, feel free to interject. I know I've been talking about really oddly specific music for a very long time, so anyone can feel free to change the subject. You know, I'll just start talking about anything, but I really like talking about music. So right now, in case you're wondering why I'm putting more foil on here, I accidentally cut the foil a little bit too short, so there was a little corner sticking out. So I'm just overlaying some more foil so there's not a little corner sticking out. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. Oh! Yes, this is a custom piece, Annie. There's gonna be... Oh, thank you for the diamond, Jupiter. I appreciate that. There's gonna be painting on the moons. That's what I was trying to say. They're a little washed out right now for whatever reason. The white balance got messed up again. The exposure, but one day I will have a camera. Once I sort out my taxes and once I sort all that out, I think camera is going to be the biggest thing that I'm going to invest in pretty soon. So I have taxes and I have my car insurance coming up, which is I pay it every 6 months. So it's two really giant things coming up. And then once I sort all that out, figure out my life, camera time. I've designed another piece I want to make my sister for Easter. I want to frame it and can't figure out how I want to do the break lines for the background. You're right when you said it's the hardest part. Yes, it's crazy hard. Like, it's like you're trying to balance getting like the right shape of pieces while also retaining like the flow of everything. It's so weird. I know, I said the bad word. I'm sorry, Verzica. Have you ever listened to... She makes beautiful music too. Also, hi from the Netherlands. Hi! I haven't. Are you part of my Discord? If not, I'll just write it down so I don't forget. Where's my Sharpie? Maybe I'll just file an extension. That's what Brian does every year. He always forgets. And then it's like the day before and he's like, extension time. I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not gonna try. Do you have a song by them that you recommend? I have to do mine this weekend too. Not excited. Yeah, I need a new camera really badly though. Really badly. I was filming some stuff for YouTube over the last few days and it was just like, oh, it's okay. I wrote it down. If you want to join, let me know and I can put the link. If not, I'll look up stuff later. You don't have to feel any pressure to join the Discord. It's just supposed to be a fun thing that people can join if they want. Okay, cool. Let me write that down. I got a letter from the tax office this morning saying, it's time to do your taxes. You have until January 2023 to do it. In that case, it's not time at all. Send me a letter at the end of December, right? Alright, let me write this down. Thank you for this suggestion. I'm gonna look that up later. Let's keep doing the inner parts. Yeah. I kind of just want to get it over with. I don't think I'm gonna do the extension. I know, I should just, you should just get it over with. Every time I do taxes too, it's really not that bad. Because I have all of my receipts. I have everything, like, documented. I have everything that I do. I use a website that basically generates a 1099 form for you. And then they just, like, you can download it. So it's not even that hard. But I just hate it. I just hate it. Yeah, I use TurboTax, so it's literally super easy. It's just like the thought of it. It's the thought of taxes. My dad loves doing taxes. So you can just baseline from that single sentence, you know that my dad and I probably aren't very similar. We're gonna go see my dad next weekend. So I have to get my taxes done before I go see my dad. I'm pretty sure he does them like as soon as he can. I would also rather do laundry than do my taxes. And so you know that that's big business. That's a big deal if I would rather do laundry than do my taxes. Anyway, I am enforcing a subject change because I should not have brought up taxes because I don't want to think about it right now. Camera. I've been doing research. There's a pretty good one that I have in my, I don't remember the exact name of it. It's in my wish list for if there's ever an off chance that there's just some random Elon Musk-esque person who comes in and loves me and just wants to buy me a camera. Oh yeah, for sure. Here, let me get the Discord link for you. Discord. There we go. And the camera I'm using currently is a Logitech 920. So it's like a webcam. I don't have a designated camera. I could use my phone, kind of, but I would prefer not to. Like, I'd prefer to just have, like, a designated camera. And I don't necessarily think that I would use it for live streaming either. Like, it would just be for YouTube. Elon Musk could buy everyone on the planet a camera with his pocket change. I know! Elon, if you're out there, take pity on a starving artist. Can you imagine if you just actually happened to be watching? Bless your heart, Elon. You don't have to do that. But yeah. We'll get one soon, though. We will get one very soon. Because I'm just, like, frustrated. I'm frustrated at my video quality. I want to produce better content. One step at a time, though. Whoops. Does anyone have any fun plans this weekend? I keep forgetting it's Friday. I'm gonna be in here pretty late tonight, but tomorrow we're gonna go see Brian's grandmother because she's not doing too great. So we're gonna take the day and go visit her. And then I'm gonna work. Just wanted to say thanks to your channel. I was able to do my foiling in class so much quicker, easier, and better. Yay! That's so cool. I love that. You're like in a class too. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. I'm so glad that my video helped. That just slapped a smile right on my little face. And now I have a hair tickling my mouth. Thank you, Annie. She's not doing too great, and she probably will just continue not doing too great. So it's like I don't want to share too many details because it's Brian's family. I mean, it's gonna be my family too, and I absolutely love his grandma to pieces. But it's basically just like we're just waiting now. So we're gonna go see her, and it will be a grand time. Question for you: is it better to start foil at an edge or corner of the glass piece, or in the middle of the cut glass piece, and why? I usually like to start on a straight edge, just because it's kind of easier to, you don't have to worry about the foil like bending and ripping in a weird way. So like you can see here, I started just kind of on a flat edge. The main thing that you'll really want to make sure you're doing is just not starting the foil on an outer piece. So if I wasn't doing a lead came on this, or if I wasn't doing lead came on this piece, I don't want to start the foil out here, right? I would start the foil on the inside of the piece, and that's going to be your main factor. You could theoretically start your foil here, but for this, I'm going to end up rubbing my finger on this just to make sure it lays down nice and flat. That's heating up the foil when I like rub it like that. So it heats it up and makes it so it bends more easily. So realistically, on a straight edge, just if it's a center piece of glass, just any really straight edge I find is the easiest place to start it. At an edge or corner or in the middle. Yeah, so I would say in the middle, and then on a straight edge probably is going to be your best bet, so you don't have to worry about laying it down, and it'll just lay down nice and easy for you. Yeah, anytime. Also, hello, Ray. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. My 98-year-old paternal grandfather passed mid-February. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But thank you so much for the love. She's very old. She's, I think in almost 90. But she's just like suddenly had a lot of health problems, and like I will say, like, as a generic thing, like they tried to fix it and they can't. And so basically they're just sending her home, and she's just going to live out the rest of her life, however short that may be, just because there's literally nothing that they can do. So it's like been a very sudden thing that came on, but We're gonna take her some books because she loves reading. So we're gonna take her some books and we're just gonna go hang out with her. She's at like some rehab place right now and she's not allowed to leave. So we're gonna go and just hang out with her and spend the day with her tomorrow. And I am doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, Ray. I know I just like told this kind of sad story about Brian's grandma, but I'm good otherwise. Oh, thanks. I have not heard of them, Coyote. Oh my gosh, I feel like like I'm so out of the loop. I've heard of like, so my branching off that I did with that type of music is it was like Caligula's Horse, Richelieu, Tesseract, what was the other one? There was one that was it Tesseract? Hold on, let me look them up. Thank you so much for posting so many. I'm super excited to look into this. What is it? Not them. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me. I'll have to look it up later. I like that band, but it's not who I'm thinking of right now. But they are very similar to Caligula's Horse. So I'm gonna find it for you later. And I can't unhear Rendezvous Point right now, so I just like don't know how I'm gonna find them. I'm looking it up because I just remembered one of the lyrics. Artificial Language. Artificial Language is the band. And it's the album, I could do this later, but I'm just thinking about it. Artificial Language. The entire album, Now We Sleep. Love that. That's another one that I listen to all the time alongside Caligula's Horse. Do you happen to have a list in your Discord of the music you listen to? I don't, but I need to. So I probably am going to work on that. Also, hi! How are you? Welcome! It's been a long time. No chat. We're just working on this custom commission. My exposure is just going wild and wacky lately. Ugh. Hold on, I need to readjust my hat. My hat has gone out of control. This looks so cool, thank you. How have you been? What have you been up to? Are you enjoying this beautiful, beautiful weather? This is just like Noctis from D-Live. Ew. I don't know if you're okay with me saying your name, but I'll say ew. Ew has been with me from the beginning, from my TikTok live streaming days, before I did anything with D-Live. Oh, gee. I finally got brave enough to try and cut some glass, but I've only cut one shape so far because I need a better setup. Well, that's exciting that you did at least one. How was it? Was it as scary as it felt? Was it as scary as you thought it would be? Yes! Yes! It is super, super pretty. It's just been so windy and breezy all day. I've had the shed doors open, but I can't right now because of just like the stream gets all weird. Yes! You have the OG SunBear pieces. I can't even imagine what they look like. I kind of want to like roast my own art, like go back and roast some of my art and do a video about that. And then another video idea I had that Brian and I were talking about, because I don't know if I've mentioned it, he's gonna help me like get more content out. But I want to do like an artist, like looking at art and like do like shout outs to artists in a video and like highlight like someone's art. And you know, if I find something and I like it, I can put it in the video. Not as scary, but I need to plan better because I split my whole sheet. Oh my gosh, that's the same thing that happened to me. It's totally okay. My first my first sheet of glass, I got an 8x12. It was all gone by the time I was done with it. Like, it was just broken and battered into bits and pieces. It's okay. Yeah, I just thought it would be cool. And probably not stained glass. I don't know if I would do stained glass or if I would do other art. Actually, no, it'd probably be stained glass. But I just love, I love the idea of like getting other artist stuff out there. New subscriber and newish to stained glass. Love your work. Thank you so much. How often do you live stream like this? I try to stream 4 times a week. Sometimes my schedule and sometimes what I'm doing, just there isn't anything for me to stream. But it's usually Tuesday and Thursday at 12 Eastern time or Atlantic Standard Time, which I just heard for the first time today. I always called it Eastern Time, and then it's like Atlantic Standard Time. I was like, what? But anyway, 12 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday and Thursday, Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and then Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, I'm glad you like them. I'm so critical of everything I do, so just ignore me. It's fine. Just ignore me. It's like critical to the point. In less than 2 months since I bought the same soldering iron you did, it's gone up $17. Stuff's getting real expensive, y'all. It's crazy. Oh, well, that's okay. I'm so glad you could stop in and say hello. But yeah, welcome, Noble. Welcome. And thank you for subscribing, Jess, if you're in here. If not, still thank you. But yeah, that's awesome. Sundays might get pushed back a little bit. We're trying to have Brian live stream at noon on Sundays. And then depending on how much data we use, because I live out in the middle of nowhere and I use a 5G wireless hotspot for my streaming. Sometimes it's spotty. But he's going to be theoretically streaming and doing fitness Q&As or fitness streams every Sunday at noon, and then I stream after him. But sometimes there's like hiccups and I just have to cancel. In case anyone is looking for a fid alternative, I just got a point turner / seam creaser and gonna try that out. The edges are manufactured smoother than the fids I've seen, so I'm hoping that it works even better. Ooh, seam creaser. What in the heck is this contraption that I must look up now? I personally am very attached to my fid. They're not supposed to look like this. It's just I just burnish the ever-loving soul out of my pieces, and I create these little booty cheeks on my on my fid. So, you know, it is what it is. I want to look this up. point turner slash seam creaser. Point turner. Let me look this up. Ooh! That's a definite alternative. This one? Alright, so... oh, you can't see it because of the exposure. Oh, you can kind of see it there. So it's like this little plastic knife, basically. I use a bone folder. What is a bone folder? Are you guys just making this up? What's a bone folder? Oh. A paper. I gotcha. You learn something new every day. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna look into that more later. I learned something new. I learned what a bone folder is. That was like recently one of my friends was like, yeah, I got a bunch of cars and a bunch of stuff in our boneyard, which he has a farm. And so it's like his like yard of stuff that he just has for future use. And I was like, boneyard? What, you just have like a bunch of bones? And he was like, no. And I was like, aw. I'm an amateur bone collector, I would say. Gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you for the explanations, everyone. Appreciate you. We're gonna have to do a little Molly stream greeting soon. She's just looking at me so cute. Basically, oh, I already read that. I love crossing over tools and techniques from different art mediums. Heck yeah. Yeah, one of the people that comes in, Charlie, he sent me some clothespins, some wooden clothespins. Because that's his preferred way of burnishing. I tried it. I'm still a plastic fiddlestick loyalist, but I tried. I want more bones too. I want to like, I don't want to like buy them though. Like I want to go out into the woods and find them organically. I like my bones to be USDA organic. It's a stupid joke. I found a ton of deer bones on the property back when we first moved here, so I still have a lot of those. Has the EK Tools bone folder for $6.80. Nice. I'm gonna I need more of these. These are like $1 and I need to just stock up on them. Both for decoration and for my own body. I need a knee replacement surgery. Ooh. Knees freak me out, man. They freak me out, man. Like, just like how delicate they are and like tearing your like ACL and stuff. Ugh. Bless your heart. I have a good little selection of bones. I have a pelvis that my friend found in the woods many years ago. I have some raccoon jaw bones that I found out in the woods. I have a cat skull and a cat atlas, which is the top vertebrae in the spine. And that was from a class that I took in college. So, and then I have some armadillo vertebrae, and then I have a fish vertebrae that I found on the beach. So, it's a big one too. It must have come from a huge fish. How far is your commission list right now? Not too far, but I have kind of accepted that I do like 1 or 2 a month, if that. So I have I have like 2 people on my wait list right now, but I'm very hesitant to open it up and start talking to people again. But I think I actually am going to open it up this year. I haven't had an open wait list since October of 2020. I'm pretty sure it's just been closed the whole time. So I might open it up again, although if I do open it up, it is potentially going to be with the stipulation that the commissions that I do are going to be in the realm of things that I like nature themed stuff. I don't really enjoy doing certain things that I've done for commissions in the past. So it's gonna be mostly just nature stuff. I know. Well, I've had quite a few people I've had people reach out. I did open my waitlist actually for a very short time, but it was like I didn't even advertise it. It was just like I was open to putting people on the list. But they've still been waiting for I've caught up too. It's okay. I have to go buy cat food. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. Take care. Have a safe journey to buy kitten morsels. And I'll see you next time. Starting rate of commissions. So I don't necessarily have like a starting rate per se, but a special order is going to be more in the long run than anything from my store, basically. I calculate each piece that I do. This is going to sound really roundabout and like I'm not answering your question, but I have to keep it. I price every single piece individually based on, after I draw it, how long it's going to take, how many pieces, the type of glass that I'm going to use. So each one, it takes me probably like about an hour to finally like price it and figure out, maybe like 30 minutes to kind of like delineate, to figure it out. But if you know the price point of the stuff in my shop, just like keep that in mind, and it's gonna be probably more than that for my commissions. So I would say this one is about on par with my dreamy space portal that I put in the shop recently. And that one had extra special glass, so I charged more for that one, but I know it's a very roundabout answer. My pet portraits are quite a bit now, just because the drawings take a long time and I do a lot of like really fine painting and stuff for those. So those I do charge. Those are probably the most expensive things that I make. The highest value. Sorry, I should not be saying expensive. The highest value things that I make. The sky is falling. I actually did my biggest commission recently that I've ever done. The double pet portrait that I was working on, those 2 dogs. That was a doozy. Most of the time I don't mind telling people my calculated, everything that I come up with calculations, but that one I was just like, but like it came out beautifully. She was extremely happy with it, I was so glad, because that one I felt like it came out real cute. Highest value. Yes, sorry, I had to catch myself. And yes, this is a commission. This person has been waiting so long. So, yes, this is a commission for someone that has been waiting very, very patiently. I haven't looked at your shop in a bit. How dare you? I am kind of still doing themes. So I was doing like a set specific, like like I did that like Dungeons and Dragons style thing that was like kind of, I pigeonholed myself into something. Whereas now my collections that I do are more of like a concept. So like the last one was the Dreamy collection. And what does Dreamy mean? It's whatever I say it means for my collection. So like I just like painted clouds on everything and made stuff really dreamy feeling and cotton candy. And this one is the greenhouse collection. So there's going to be like plants and mushrooms and like very earthy botanical type stuff. So it's kind of themed, yes, but like in a more loose sense. Also, hi Nighty, how are you? I think what really got that going too was I did the first one was the Otherworldly collection. That was in July of 2021. And that one was all this like rainbow alien UFO stuff, and I had such a fun time with it. That shop update was flippin' insane too. That it was like I sold out so fast. That was the first one that I did where I was like doing all the painting, and that was the first time I had done the painting and stuff. So that was crazy. And that kind of like set the stage, I think, for everything else. So but yeah, I just like have been making what I like to make. There's something that I've been working on for weeks now, and when I say working on, it means I started it and then I haven't touched it again. But it's the centerpiece for the greenhouse collection. It's not done, not even started. Well, it is started. I cut 20 pieces of glass. For reference, this centerpiece, the main piece of the greenhouse collection, it's 115 pieces, so it's a big boy. Back at the Capitol, have some news. What is the news? Bless your cotton candy clouds. I like that, Nighty. I made a video on TikTok and then had to update a few hours later that you only had like 2 items left. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh! It was crazy. And the bears, since I started making the bears, and I'm so sorry that I feel like it sounds like I'm like really tooting my own booty, but like it just blows my mind more than anything else. It blows my freaking little cotton candy cloud socks off. The bears, I just like fumed myself with rubbing alcohol. The bears have been flying off their little bear shelves. Oh, yes, the sunflower bear. I am like, I was only gonna make one of them, but I've literally had people being like, I want to pre-order it. Let me pre-order it. I want that bear. And I'm just like, shh, it's okay. I'll make more. Shh. But yeah, thank you all so much for making this possible, because I wouldn't be here without all of you. Yeah, everyone's just like busting my door down for the dang sunflower bear. I'm not kidding. I've gotten many messages of people like, give me the bear. Give me the bear. Just give me the bear. And I'm just like, stop. It's for the shop update. Don't feel like saying in public, but also don't want to be or blackmail you to drop in chat later. That's fine. Are you gonna be in chat later? I stopped by today. You just weren't there because you're not cool. Ooh, are you big brain? Oh my gosh. There's a book titled How to Toot Your Own Horn Without Blowing It. My dad learned a lot from it. I need that. I would love that book. How to Toot Your Own Horn Without Blowing It. Yeah, like I just want a little... I have to tell my girlfriend I'll blow smoke up her as much as she'd like because her stuff is amazing. I love it. Yeah, everyone, it's like that TikTok thing where like it's like the people like banging on the table with their credit card, like take my money.
Oh, yeah.
Gish! Oh my goodness! Golly gee willikers. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid! Mods! Gish! Gish! Mods! Oh my lord! I made tiny mods, Gish! I have to show you! Thank you so much for the follows! I'm working on tiny mods! No, I'm not. I technically end it's at right now, but I was gonna keep going anyway because I'm having a little blasty poo, and I haven't gotten as much done on this. But yeah, they're like little Luna mods. I'm not entirely certain if I'm sold on the painting yet. Like this one, I haven't finalized the paintings, but we're getting there, and it's out of focus. Welcome! Did you have a lovely stream? I hope your stream went so well. What did you work on today? There's also, there's something that I want to show you, but I don't have it done. Oh, thank you, Nighty. I want to show you, but it's a secret. Working on a cardigan. Ooh, very nice. Is it as opulent and extraordinarily detailed as that, like, gothic blanket you made? Sorry for the disembodied hiccup. Well, it wasn't disembodied, it was just an awkward single hiccup. It's by the same designer. I have to see it. Moths. Mods. Moths. I get it now. Thank you so much, CJ. How are you doing? I'm gonna be making 3 more of those little baby moths. Moths. Because we have the greenhouse collection coming up in 2 weeks. So, which I, of course, have waited until the last second to do basically everything for. Classic SunBear. Classic. Oh. You're single. Am I weird? So the shop update is April 22nd. Unintentionally, but probably like weirdly subconsciously on Earth Day. Yay. It's gonna have, oh my gosh, I have to show y'all. This is literally all I've done. So I have 2 bears that I've finished for it. I have our sunflower bear that I have painted all these little sunflowers on. Copper patina. Sunflower bear. And then I have mushroom foot fungus bear. But like green with little mushrooms painted on. And then I have matching charms because I couldn't think of anything else to do yesterday. So I made these yesterday. And this is literally, I have 5 pieces for the next shop update. So, that's all I've done. So there's your little sneak preview. Whoops. And then I started working on a tester piece of a strawberry painting. But I have to obviously keep working on it. It's not done yet. Doing good, in the process of trying to figure out an orchid pattern for a friend, taking on more than I can chew. Those bears are so cute. Thank you. CJ, if I don't know if you want to like come up with it and draw it on your own, but there is a stained glass artist on here, Amy, and she has an orchid pattern that's 3D on her Etsy. And these are not jewelry. These are just for like, these are just little charms for like hanging in your rear view mirror or Oh, thanks for the host, King B. Wow, everyone's here, yay. But these are just for like little decorations, like to hang somewhere, to put somewhere cute. They have lead, in the solder. It's 60-40, so it's 40% lead, 60% tin. So this should not be worn as earrings or jewelry. Eventually, I would like to make one. Oh, triple nipple! Thank you so much, Eric. How are you? Also, thank you for the follow. I do eventually want to make these. And thank you for the diamonds. Wow. I want to put a hole in these, like drill a hole and make them into earrings. But one day. One day. How is your stream, B? Welcome in. I was just showing everyone. Thank you for the follow. KB Fibers, welcome. A triple nipple. It's when someone sends a lemon, an ice cream, and a diamond. Pardon my French. Pardon my potty mouth. Trying to figure out lines. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't have the link. If there's someone on Twitch who can put Amy's Etsy, that would be super helpful. Just so you can see, you know, maybe it's not what you're looking for, but I know she put a lot of effort into, like, she put a lot of planning and time into her orchid pattern. So, just something for you to possibly look into. Ooh, Brian lit a fire. I can smell it. But yeah, welcome everyone from D-Live. I hope you're doing well today. We're working on foiling this custom commission, which is this raven. And I was just kind of showing my upcoming shop update stuff. I have these... Hi! I have these tiny moths that I've been working on. Do you want to come in and say hi?
Hi, everybody.
I smell that you started a fire.
Yeah, just now.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Oh,
Thank you, Verziga.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah. Alright, well... I'm still streaming, so
Okay.
I'm probably gonna keep working after this too.
It's fine. I just started.
Yeah. Okay, bye. He's like just poking in to see. It's we have really, really nice weather here right now. So we're having a cold front come through. I'm in Florida for those who may or may not know. So cold front, it's like 70, but beautiful weather. It's gonna get down into the 50s tonight. Brian and I like to have fires. So look at this shirt. It's perfect. I don't know if you can see it. It says log on, and it's like people sitting by a campfire. And this is my I call this my comfy and smoky shirt because I sit out and we have fires. So comfy and smoky. Brian gets so excited when he sees that the weather's gonna get cold too. He goes out and he collects a bunch of wood. He takes our dog in a little wagon because we have this old Chihuahua who's like just the sweetest little dog. And he takes him in a little wagon and takes him all over the property and goes and chops up wood. I'm from Atlanta. It's cloudy. Oh, very nice. Yeah, we're in Florida. Out in the middle of nowhere. And it's been really, really pretty today. I would assume it's probably been really nice in Atlanta too. Yes, Birch Glass. Oh, that's so good that you know her by that name. I know her by Amy. Ooh, it's gonna be in the upper 30s. See, my thin Florida blood. I'm just like, it's gonna be 50. It's gonna be so cold. I think tomorrow night it's supposed to get into the 40s. Lord help us. Our poor little, we're just not suited. I'm not. Brian doesn't care. He's like a Viking. He is not bothered. I don't know why it's still doing 3 in a row. That's so annoying. Yeah, everyone's different. Everyone has their different levels of comfort. But anyway, it's beautiful weather here, so Brian is putting on a fire. We like to sit by the fire and play Pokemon and just like hang out when I'm done working. But because I have this shop update coming up, I just am working later than I normally do. So I've been in here until like 9-ish. If it's below 70, I'm cold. This is Florida. Wait, are you in Florida? Did I know you're in North Florida, right? Kara? I think I remember you saying you were in North Florida. Weak. We're weak, but we can withstand hurricanes. Floridians are basically hurricane proof. It's awesome. From Ohio here, waiting on the good weather. My stained glass station is on wheels, hoping for some outdoor work. That would be so nice. My grandparents live in Ohio, so I love the weather up there. I haven't been able to go visit them in forever, but they're on the west side of Ohio. I used to go up there every summer, and I would spend a few weeks. My parents would drop me off at my grandparents' house, and they would go on a vacation, and I would like just hang out with my grandparents and eat ice cream. It was so good. I loved it. It was just a blast. I feel like there's an ant in my shirt. So I'm gonna make sure there's not an ant in my shirt. Is it an ant? Or is it a hair? I have no idea. I don't see an ant though, so I think we're okay. Right? See? You know what's up, Kara. You know what's up. Hurricanes are way better. You have hurricane parties. Get a hurricane party. You drink some alcohol. It's fine. Don't flag me, YouTube. Please. I don't know if they would appreciate me promoting alcohol use. Alright, we still have a little ways to go. My goodness. I just keep getting so distracted and talking, just chatting up a little storm. I need to order some more foil too. I'm almost out of 7:30 seconds. I always do this. I wait until the last minute. King procrastinator. Yeah, not even party. Partay. Yes. No, Coyote. I love it. Meeting someone who has a similar, like, even, like, Brian and I obviously have such a crazy close taste in music. For instance, we're really sad because there's a tour going on right now, I should say, of Dream Theater, Devin Townsend, and Tesseract, which is like, it would be amazing. That's like it's our favorite music, all of it combined. But it's like, I'm pretty sure it's only in Europe, which I'm very sad about. So I'm not as big of a Dream Theater fan as Brian is. I like some of their songs, but he's way more into it than me. I just like the lead singer's voice is just not my favorite. But Devin Townsend, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, Coyote, but his music is incredible. What kind of music do y'all listen to, Rachel? We're mostly, it's a lot of different stuff, like bluegrass, a lot of different stuff, but mostly different subgenres of metal and like rock and progressive metal and stuff like that. Oh, Coyote, you have to look up Ziltoid the Omniscient, okay? Devin Townsend, Ziltoid the Omniscient. It's an album about a fourth dimensional omnipotent creature who comes to Earth and demands the universe's ultimate cup of coffee and gives Earth 5 minutes. And I'll type it. Ziltoid. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so goofy, but it's so good. So you have to, I feel like you would love it. Also, 59 here. It's perfect weather. Sunshine. Was walking the whole day today. Ooh, that sounds so crisp. Hi. I wanted to start doing stained glass art, but I'm worried about safety. My workspace won't have a lot of ventilation, and I would use the same sink where I do the dishes. Any tips? So, as far as ventilation goes, there's a few things that you can do. There are exhaust fans that you can get. So there's like these little smoke absorbers. Now they are a little bit pricey, but if you're not in a place with good ventilation, I think that's worth it. What I used to do before I had the smoke absorber was I would open a window and I would have a fan behind me because my desk was in front of a window, and that would like push the fumes out. If you want to be super extra cautious, you can wear a mask and any sort of like extra personal protective gear that you would like. As for doing the same sink where you do the dishes, I don't know if there's anything that like I think all you would have to do is make sure there's no dishes in the vicinity, and then just make sure you wash the sink out really well. That's what I used to use my kitchen sink, and I would just make sure there's no dishes in the sink. I'd make sure everything was washed really well. If you want to take extra precautionary measures, you can spray everything down with cleaner. Sorry, I'm not working. I just want to like focus on answering the question. But yeah, I think if you just make sure everything is rinsed really well, you won't have any problems. I did that for a year and a half, 2 years. So, really good questions though. There's a lot of things that you can do. One of my videos that's high on my list to make is different, like safety cautions, safety measures that you can take for doing stained glass. I've made videos before. For some reason, it's really controversial to make videos about like doing things without poisoning yourself. I made a video where I was talking about patina and how it's a chemical and you should wear gloves. And I got comments where people were like, I basically bathe in the stuff and I've never had a problem. And I was like, it literally says poison on the bottle, like in all caps. It says like, do not get in your eyes, harmful, like read cautionary stuff, whatever. But I need to make a video on safety. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Great question though. I missed messages. This summer, I was able to see... Oh, sorry, I missed this. The events at Red Rocks, let me tell you, that healed my soul. I haven't heard of that before. Are you in the Discord? Can you post links in my Discord? Also, I'm sorry that I did not see that until just now. Amazon has solder fume extractor absorber. Yeah, I paid, I think it was about 50 or 60 bucks for it. And that was with replacement filters, and I still have more filters. Yeah, wear gloves when you patina. I've started wearing gloves when I solder as well. And I have like lead removing wipes and stuff just to be extra safe. So, yeah, you're very welcome. Just like use common sense, really, I think is the most important thing. If you have any doubts, wear gloves. Make sure you wash your hands, make sure you're not eating in your work area. Like, as a chemist, most chemicals like that are not going to cause immediate effects. Most are going to have long-term consequences, especially with continued exposure. Yes, that totally makes sense. And that's exactly like, some people have very sensitive skin. I have accidentally gotten it on my arm before. I don't know if it was like psychosomatic or whatever, or if I just like, it actually started tingling on my skin. It probably was just me like, oh, there's a chemical. But I don't like touching patina. I never have. I never will. Don't do it. But yeah, I figure it's better safe than sorry, you know. Don't know much about patina, but it seems to me it's the kind of thing that's more long-term. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, the person was like, oh, I bathe in it and I'm fine. And it's like, are you though? More bluegrassy. I love it. I really like bluegrass. I don't listen to a whole bunch of it. There's a really good like bluegrass album called the Goat Rodeo Sessions, where a bunch of classical musicians like Yo-Yo Ma and Stuart Duncan, a few other people, made a bluegrass album. It's so good. I had to have the lead removed from my body because the lab tests were off the chart. I had cancer twice. What? Did you do stained glass? Or was that from something else? I'm getting anxiety. I want nothing to do with long-term exposure to funky chemicals. I've been cancer-free for 41 years. Would like to keep it that way. Yes. Good to hear. Don't drink until the grinding is done. Your thumbs will thank you. Don't drink until the grinding is done. What do you... Wait, what is that? What do you mean? Billy strings! See, that's why I take precautionary measures. Did you wear gloves when you soldered, Ray? How long did you do stained glass for?
Billy strings.
Oh, wait, are you talking about drinking alcohol? I don't think alcohol and stained glass mixes much in general. Because from everything, so going back to the lead thing, from everything that I've read, the main issue with contact with lead is going to be ingesting it, right? So that's just from my little research that I've done. I built printer circuit board using solder to hold the circuit board shipped to the board. Yeah, I would lose a finger. So yeah, everything that I've seen, it's like you want to avoid ingesting anything like that that's been on your hands. So if you've been handling stained glass, if you've been soldering and you've been doing things in here, you don't want to like solder something and then eat. You don't want to have all of that going on. So I have lead removing wipes and I have lead removing soap. So if I am soldering, then I will use those wipes on my hands. So breathing in the fumes. Did you have like a smoke absorber? Extra wine color to your glass with wine. No. See, because like it's so, you get these like mixed responses, right? So like when I talk to there's these veteran stained glass artists, they've been doing it for 30 plus years at the place that I used to go to. And I was very anxious in the beginning, and I was like, do I need to wear gloves when I solder? And they were like, no, you're fine. Like, just wash your hands. Don't eat after you solder. But I was like, I feel like I want to just wear gloves anyway. So it's like you get these mixed signals from different people. Some people are really intense about like wearing gloves and other people aren't. I have been erring on the side of caution for a while. And if I don't wear gloves, then I use my lead removing wipes and make sure I don't touch my water bottle and stuff like that. So yeah, so I have lead removing soap and I have lead removing wipes. Spooky. Spooky, spooky. But this is why we take precautionary measures. Okay. 30,000 have it intravenously removed. Took a year and a half doing a session once a week. That's really terrible, and I'm sorry that you had to go through that. That's very intense. I am about 30 minutes over my time that I normally do, so I'm sorry to cut this off very soon, but we got pretty far with this, so I'm happy with this. But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. We're going to find someone. Sorry, I like completely lost my train of thought there. We're going to find someone on Twitch to go to. Raid. And yes, thank you for the music. Thank you for hanging out with me, everyone. Shh, my goodness. I want to raid someone new. Does anyone have any on Twitch? Do you have anyone that you follow that's crafty that is currently streaming? I just raid like the same people all the time, so I want to go to someone new. So if you have anyone that you know of, please let me know. If not, we're gonna go to the same person that we always go to, or one of the same people we always go to. Yeah, no joke, for real. Were you the same person who was talking with Mags earlier? Were you here when Mags was here the other day, Ray? Or is this someone else? I can't remember. Terrible. Terrible memory. Why can't I pull up my chat? Where's my chat? There we go. Nevermore Nest. I feel like I recognize that name. Fun doing stained glass stuff with you. Have a good night. Thank you so much, you too. Okay, gotcha. Well, let's go to someone new. That sounds good, Berziga. Read. I have to say, as one of those veteran stained glass artists, you mentioned that please do not wash leaded pieces in your kitchen sink. Lead is poisonous when ingested, so don't risk contaminating dishes. Yes, that's a good suggestion. I wasn't even considering the lead. I'm sorry, you're coming in right as I'm ending, Cheeks. What do you do if you don't have... I sometimes would use the kitchen sink, but we live and learn, right? Nevermore Nest. I'm sorry to be talking about this right when we're raiding. So everyone on Twitch, we are leaving to go to someone who's playing Stardew. So I'll be back on Sunday at 2 p.m. most likely. And then if there's any changes, I'll let you know. I'm going to be working and probably Saturday or tomorrow night as well. Good suggestion, Cheeks. Yeah, if you only have a kitchen sink, use a plastic bowl. There you go. So Twitch, we're gonna go raid, right, meow, I think. Nevermore Nest, yes. There's that. A bowl in the sink. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Okay, great. So Twitch, we're gonna go raid. Thank you so much for hanging out. And then... Perfect. And then everyone else, thank you so much for hanging out today. Thank you for the really good advice, Cheeks. I wasn't even considering that. I was just thinking about it from only a patina standpoint. So thank you. And I will be back, like I said, on Sunday at 2 p.m.